Hello, Elder Smith here. Now, today's video is a little different. As you can see, I'm not at the church. If you have seen my last few videos, I talked about setting up a podcast, and it would have to be in my office at home. Well, this is it. This is what you're going to see during the podcast. Now, granted, it's not perfect yet. I have to continue to rearrange and clean up and organize more in this room. But over time, it's going to look better and better. And the first episode of the podcast will be at 8 p.m. this Saturday. That is Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Now, all you'll need to do is go onto YouTube to watch it and listen to it when it happens live. And the good thing is that I'm happy to know that YouTube converts live streams into videos, so I can put these podcast episodes into a separate playlist. However, if any of you want to be able to hop in and join into the podcast, be a guest on the podcast to talk about things biblically, to ask questions, the thing you'll need is to download Discord, the Discord app. Now it's up to you if you want to download it on your computer or your phone, or you can even do both. But you'll need to download Discord. You'll need to create a an account for the app. After that, all you gotta do is go to my Elder Smith channel, and in the description of all my videos, including the live streams, there'll be a link to my Discord server called the Primitive Baptist Church. And once you go in there, you'll be able to interact with everybody. Now, here's how the podcast is gonna work. It's gonna be an hour long, and for right now, it's only gonna be once a month. Now, I'll still do videos at the church, with the exception of now, or say during the winter when the roads are too bad to leave the house and whatnot. And there are times where I just got home late into the night or evening after being at a association for during the summer. But anyways, what the podcast is going to be for an hour, and it's going to pertain to a subject generally about that's biblical discussions. Us talk with me and any guests that are on. Now, during the first 30 minutes, it's going to be closed. It's going to be me and guests that are predetermined to already be there, that are scheduled to be on with me. Sometimes it may even just be me by myself. But after the 30-minute mark, I'm going to open it up to you viewers to hop in one at a time, though. I'm going to place a limit as to how many can hop in. It'll be kind of like radio talk shows, how they'll receive calls one at a time. It'll be like that. I'll allow time for you to hop in, voice your thoughts and opinions on something on the subject that we're talking about. And if you have a question, you're free to ask and we can answer it to the best of our abilities. But I want this podcast to be something where I and other primitive Baptists can not only socialize with each other, but this gives us a chance to socialize with all of you and give all of you a chance to talk with us. Now, to join in, you would have, like I said, you would need the Discord app. But once you're in my server, when I after the 30-minute mark, when I announce the opening, all you gotta do is go to the voice channel that's titled podcast, and once you set foot in there, you're free. You're free to speak, and you'll be on the podcast. And the webcam, that's optional. If you don't want to be seen, you don't have to be, but you will. But you will need to, unless you plan on leaving a comment in the live stream, which you can do through text. But if you're gonna hop into the voice channel, we're gonna that's your chance to actually speak out loud for us to hear you and for everybody else that's viewing the stream to hear you. I want to do this because I feel like we can use this to help teach people more about the primitive Baptist doctrine, what we truly believe. And because there might be a lot of questions a lot of you have, and there's already a lot of questions posted under my videos, and I haven't even gotten around to all of them yet. I'm going to eventually, so I promise you. But right now, I've been working to reorganize, rearrange, get this whole office set up, and I hope I don't look too awkward sitting the way I am. I'm sitting in a chair that kind of leans back on its own a little bit, which it it's don't get me wrong, it's comfortable, but I hope it doesn't look unprofessional. But the thing is I'm setting up a table here where I can have my Bible open and everything during the now. So I'm gonna have at least one guest on with me. His name is Brother Case. I believe I actually have him in one of my association videos. So, and luckily, if you go check out my association videos, I put the names of the people that show up on camera above them so you know who they are. So that gives you a chance to familiarize yourself with the primitive Baptist elders and licentiates and deacons. So I I do apologize for this not being a real biblical discussion, but I want to use this video to kick off the podcast because you got to because if you don't know what's coming before it does, you won't know when to hop in. You won't know when to listen. That's why I'm using this video specifically to announce that this Saturday is the first as the first podcast episode for my Primitive Baptist channel, and I invite all of you to join in. Just remember, I know some of you live in different time zones, so that would be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So if you can sync that up with your clocks or compare the time so you know, okay, 8 p.m. that would be whatever time it would be for all of you that live in different time zones. I'm really excited for this and I'm looking forward to it. And I hope all of you are excited as well. And I thank you for every single one of you for listening to this. Remember to study, to show thyself approved. Excuse me. Rightfully dividing the word. Put on the whole armor of God and fight the good fight.